What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today in this video, we're going to talk about Freyala. All right, what is Freyala? Anyways, guys, could this be the next DeFi kingdoms, or could it be alongside it? I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see what happens. But I want to tell you guys about Freyala, tell you what they're looking to do, and tell you a little bit about the game. If you guys don't remember, yeah, I'm a big gamer. I like this type of junk, or at least I used to be. I'm just the cryptocurrency game is the game for me now. But anyways, guys, let's go and explain Freyala and tell you how the game is played. So first off, as you can see on the page, it's a fast, low cost, That's great and all, awesome. Freyala is basically the token of the actual ecosystem. And what this game is looking to do is almost like a play to win model, I guess you can say. Let me go ahead and show you what the plots of land look like. So it's similar to like a DeFi kingdoms, but you have plots of land, you have like the castle, you have the looter the soup kitchen, you have different things going on. And basically when you're playing the game, this is all going to be built out. So right now it's still in the process of being built. But like, for example, the beacon of light, let's go and favorite this junk. No, just kidding. There's going to be more land. So basically each of these different towns, cities, etc., you can do your own thing in them. And you can read about each of them, see what they're doing. Right now, the main thing, well, actually, they did just launch the plots of land. So you can actually buy some land here. Make sure you get ones. So like F, L, and C, those are important things. F's the best. Level is also good. Crime rate, you want a lower crime rate. So you want high fertility, a higher level, and a lower crime rate, because, well, you don't want a piece of land that's, well, a piece of trash. So this is actually where you can buy your plots of land, and this is going to be in part of the game, how you can play with like your Harmons and whatnot. The Harmons are the characters of the game. Let me show you kind of what they look like. So here's kind of what the Harmons look like, but this protocol or this game is pretty interesting because at first, when I first looked at it, I was like, what the snap am I looking at? This is a piece of junk. And then I looked at it at a second time and I was like, it's actually interesting. Why is the community so like happening? Like, it was a happening place. So I was like, there's got to be something here. So I started looking into it, and it actually has a really interesting game. I'll explain to you later in the video the tokenomics. But basically you have these like little characters, and your goal is to beat each of the little plots of lands and cities. So if we go back to Freyala in these plots of lands, you can't see it right now because it's going to take forever to load the plots, especially when I'm recording on my computer. It just never loads. But there will be several different squares, and you can actually buy these. These are like individual NFTs. It does take about a minute to load on the computer, but being that I'm recording, it's probably going to take about 10 hours. But hey, that is what it is. So maybe we'll open up like a plot of land or something on another page, so maybe it'll load later. Or you can actually go to the casino and play some of the games, or you can even go to the faucet. Well, the faucet isn't working right now because, well, why? Because a bunch of people probably depleted it. So in Evergreen Castle, this is basically like the voting protocol. You're going to need some yin and yang for voting for this. Yin and yang are the governance tokens. They are only 1 million in total supply. They literally are just for governance. We really aren't going to dig into those. I'll probably make a updated video of it. But this kind of explains it. And the goal of the yin and yang is they're always going to try to stay in equal prices. However, when they do get out of price fluctuation, so say, for example, one's worth 55 cents and one's worth 45, they will try to come back to level towards 50-50. So that's something to keep in mind. And you can play around with arbitrage with that, but I'm not going to get into that with this video right now. So if you check out the Lutheran alleyway, this is actually where you can play some of the casino games that they have. Right now, you mostly just have the casino. This is where you can win some Zaya right now. And This is really the only thing that is live, like gameplay wise. Obviously, they do have the plots of land, but this is one of those things like we're just waiting for the game to be developed, similar to like DeFi kingdoms. Except in DeFi kingdoms, you're allowed to farm right now, and you can earn some tokens. So this one is more so like, hey, you're getting land drops, you're purchasing land, and you're preparing for the future of what's to happen, especially being able to play in the gameplay. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the white paper so you see what I'm talking about. But Freyala, that XYA token, is basically the token built on Harmony. So this is on the Harmony blockchain, but in order to kind of play in this game, you have to have XYA. This is going to be basically the in-game currency, and there is a maximum supply. So we'll go ahead and go over the tokenomics now. There's 246 million in total supply. In addition to that, there was also about 203,000 tokens that were burnt, or about 204 that were burnt. These are no longer in circulation, so this is the actual maximum total supply. Right now, what's circulating is about 19 million. So there is a hard cap. There is not going to be any more. So you have 150 million for in-game rewards, like when you win and battle someone and you beat the plot or beat that other person's plot, you're going to win the bounties. So it's literally like a play to earn model, except it's a little more like a RuneScape / conquer the town and beat the other land type of thing. Next is 52 million for partnerships, farming, casino, 21 million for community projects, events, hackathons, ICO, development fund, and seed rounds, and the faucet fund. Faucet's already done, seed rounds already done, development fund, well, that's for development, and ICO is already done. Right now, what they're releasing is community projects and integrating with other protocols. Like right now, they've integrated with DeFi kingdoms. So you guys have already seen DeFi kingdoms, and well, now this is an additional one that is similar to it. So you can stake, unlock, upgrade, etc. So mainly what's going to happen in this game is there's a couple of models, but mainly it's going to be like stake to play. So if you look right here, users can slowly unlock more Harmon token or more Harmon's tokens by staking XYA. So playing mini games and more upcoming ways. These tokens can be used to open booster packs containing a small number of monsters like Harmons. So the goal of the game is basically conquering more and more of these plots and earning as much as you can. It's like whoever gets the most XYA wins type of thing. It's I know it's hard to explain if you're not a gamer, but if you're a gamer, you're like, what the snap? I'm all in, baby. You can also upgrade your little Harmons. I want to call them monsters, like common, rare, and epic. In order to do this, say for example, you have one common and another common, you literally have to merge the two together, and that makes a rare. In order to make an epic, you need a rare and a rare. You merge the two together to make an epic, and so on. And then obviously if you want to have a legendary, well, you need to have some two epics. So obviously it works its way up. So it's almost like a little collecting game, interactive NFT type of thing. If you guys maybe were collecting cards, you kind of would understand this game. But if you didn't, you don't really understand it. But collecting cards, it's like one of those things where you open the pack and you're like, what the snap, did I get the next best card? And then you're like, no, you didn't. Okay, let's open up another. And so you just keep opening and open. That's why they're able to sell those dumb card packs for like $7, because the thrill is it's amazing. It's unmatched. So who's on the team? Well, first you got Freya. Freya, brilliant mind, man. She knows what she's doing. She's basically like the community organizer manager. Does all kind. She's basically the girl that gets junk done. Then you got Takira, basically with the development. She would be like the community manager, just like, hey, we need to do this, this, and this. You do that. You do this. Let's get it done. Then you got the dev. You got the artist, Sloppy Pencil. This guy was an animator over at Rick and Morty, which is pretty interesting. You got Splat, Little Shark. So you got some cool guys on this team kind of putting things together. But what really interested me is first the gameplay. I like the game concept. I really like these type of concepts because first, these type of concepts are interesting because people like to have like flex power. And if they get into a game and you're like, yeah, I got 1,000,000 gold or whatever, then it's like, oh man, dude, you're the best. Or like in RuneScape, you're like, oh, I got a dragon scimitar. And then they're like, oh, dude, he knows what he's doing. Or even a Santa hat. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But it's like, it's just basically flex power. That's all it is. And playing in this game, getting like the legendaries and the best of the best and having the best land, it's going to be flex power. And there's also GameFi involved. I love GameFi. And it's GameFi DeFi. So GameFi DeFi, whatever you want to call it. But basically you're gamifying finance. So now you can build faucets on your land to where they earn you tokens or they mine ore, etc. So it's pretty interesting how the game's going to work. You can actually check out let's see if the plots of land actually loaded for me. I kind of want to see that. And they didn't. All right. Oh, whoa. Oh, what the snap? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Plots. There we go. They loaded. Awesome. I actually bought some plots of land. So Crime 4. Atta boy. I got a really good one. No, guys. That's not good. Crime 0. This one's good. Fertility 6. It's okay. Level 7. That's not bad. Level 0. Wrecked. And Crime 3. What is that? Fertility 8. That's not bad. Okay. So yeah, that's mainly what I got. But anyways, you can buy some. Well, actually, these plots of land are all sold out. Actually, no, they might have some. You just have to switch to the different neighborhoods. You might be able to find one. But yeah, the plots are loading way faster. So kudos to them. Whatever they did, good job. I like it. But these are the plots of land. So when you get on these lands, you can see like fertility, level 6, crime 7, you guys get the point. But they're like little NFTs. You can get on the plots of land and you can have your Harmons there. It's going to be interactive in my opinion. And then here's the yin and yang that I was talking about. These are the governance tokens. You can also buy some land with this as well. Let's go ahead and get into the white paper real quick to explain a couple things, kind of more technical. This is the breakdown like I was explaining to you. We don't really need to go into that. But TLDR is XYA is the game or the in-game currency. This is going to be like a stake to play. So in order to play in these games, you got to put XYA tokens into the plots to play and so on. Like those plots that they were selling, you're actually depositing them into that. So it's not lost forever, but the XYA is locked in there forever. So theoretically, if you own the plot, you actually own like 500 XYA. So maybe they'll have a NFT marketplace to trade land. When I say maybe, yeah, they probably will. That's the type of game it is. It'll probably be like the Grand Exchange, like in RuneScape. Next, you have staking. So you can actually stake your Freyala tokens on the app.freyala.com. It's paying like 20%, not too bad. There are going to be airdrops and bounties and so on. So that'll be interesting. I like bounties. Bounties are fun. They got no bounties right now, so it is what it is. Here's the exchange listings. I'm surprised they don't have DeFi Kingdoms. Theirs is probably after this white paper. And then cryptids. We already explained to you cryptids. They're basically like the monsters that are going into land. And they have different categories. So you got fire, electric, frost, water. So these are similar to like Pokemon. I assume that fire would basically wreck water. No, I'm just kidding, guys. You guys play Pokemon. Everyone knows fire destroys electric. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Fire destroys nature. Fire destroys frost, maybe? Nah, I wouldn't say frost, but I would say nature. And then water destroys earth. I mean, it's just common Like, you know, it's just how it rolls. It's just similar to Pokemon. See the plots of land, and this is where your characters go. And in the in-game model, there is going to be different things that you can do. It's mainly only two options. It's going to be a move and attack. So it's similar to like a chess game. So it's going to be like an interactive chess game on the plots, as you can see how it's laid out. But basically, your monsters will attack. And then you'll be like, what the snap? I destroyed you. Give me all your Xayah. I'm going to win. So it's going to be like a strategic battlefield game. So I'm pretty hyped for this. This is going to be fun. I'm kind of hyped. Yes, I am going to disclose I did buy some of this. I did not ape in. I'm just speculating. I'm like, wow, this is cool. Let me throw some money at it and see what happens. I actually want to play this game. But yeah, and then they have the casino and D-apps. I'm not going to play this because, yeah, it's just a, you know who wins in the casinos? Yeah, it's always the house. So the house always wins. But you are helping out the ecosystem if you guys are playing the game because you're going to lose and you actually pay to keep or pay for the bounties for the people playing and battling. So keep playing in the casinos if you want. Then you have charting and faucet and so on. If you guys want to take a look at the price chart, here's what it looks like. And we doing okay. Not too bad. Looks like W formation, right? I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see what happens. So here's a quick overview. You got the stability chart, daily quests for the faucet, Xayah depositories, operations for Xayah staking, Sir Reginald. This is actually pretty cool. So basically in Discord, you can actually tip people with some Xayah tokens, and you can actually send them money even if they don't even have a wallet set up. Because each Discord member actually automatically gets their own wallet, and then you can get like a faucet from Harmony One tokens. It's super cool. It's a lot of fun. You just go in the Discord, jump in there, and be like, "What the snap, dude? What is this, Sir Reginald? I mean, does someone want to tip me?" And they'll be like, "Bruh, you tipped me first," and you're gonna be like, "Bruh, I asked you first, so you tip me, and then I'll send you a tip." And then they send you the tip, and then you're like, my tip for you is thanks for the tip, Johnny. Anyways, you got the World's Revival app, you get the point, you got the casino, and then you got on-chain voting. This is mainly for the yin and yang. And then, of course, like I mentioned to you, the bot. This is the staking bot, so you can actually stake straight in Discord. And what's coming next? Expansion, casino expands, Discord bot voting, development of the plots. You got the cryptids coming. You got cross-plot projects. Dude, they're like building junk. And this is what I like to see. And then if you go on their Discord, it's like, what the snap, dude? Like, what is wrong with you? Why is this Discord so active? I mean, come on. Don't you have stuff to do? This is their stuff, guys. This is what's so interesting. Got to get into these Discords, guys. Got to find these communities. These guys are fire. And I do want to give a shout out to a guy named Zooticles. He's in our Telegram chat. He was kind of like, he actually was mentioning DeFi Kingdoms a long time ago. He's like, is anyone in DeFi Kingdoms? And I was like, what the snap is that? And then we went down the rabbit hole. It was a lot of fun. So after that, and then he was like, you in Xayah? And then I'm like, what the snap is that? So down the rabbit hole we go. Anyways, guys, you guys can jump in the Telegram description. Link is in the description below. We also have a paid Discord group where we kind of talk about what I'm doing, just kind of talk about the markets, and I'm mainly hanging out mostly in the Discord. But yeah, links are in the description below. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 7, or 8, I'm sorry. A bribe is seen as a charm by the one who gives it. They think success will come at every turn. Yeah. Nah, bruh. Y'all guys can also catch me on tweeters. It's at rent a home fast, like literally at rent a home fast.